Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Stellar Lumens or XLM. So XLM is definitely one of those coins we talk a lot about on this channel because it has such high potential in the future. We take a look at the market cap right now at $13.8 billion, the volume in the last 24 hours being a large $1.8 billion, and the circulating supply being 22.9 billion XLM. If you guys don't know Stellar's cryptocurrency, the Stellar Lumen XLM powers the Stellar payment network. Stellar aims to connect banks, payment systems, and individuals quickly and reliably. Because of this, there is real world use in Stellar, and because of that, we see high potential in the future. Obviously, there is real world use in a bunch of different coins, Stellar being one of them that is going to benefit widely in 2021. We talk more about the price predictions for April, May in 2021 at the end of this video, but before we do that, I do want to talk more about the price chart itself and then jump into what Stellar Lumens really is. So first off, I will say, guys, I am not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing. Stellar Lumens does look like a highly investable coin to me because of many different things, including this amazing price chart. So we see over the last month, obviously a 53% increase. In the last week, almost a 25% increase. So we're seeing very big growth. If we take a look at the last month, though, you can see that this has been very gradual growth with a very healthy price chart. Every stabilization is a little bit higher than the previous, and because of that, we're seeing consistent growth and a very, like I said, healthy price chart. If we take a look at the last year, you can actually see it very easily here. We went from 0.08 to about that 0.17 to about a 0.34 to down to a 0.27. So if you look at these previous stabilizations, they're all a little bit higher than the previous, and because of that, you're seeing continuous growth, and we're going to see that here again in just a second with Stellar Lumens finding a good stable spot here before its next big increase. We do see a 1,143% increase in the last year alone. Obviously, a massive increase there. I think there's a lot of growth yet to be had, and we're going to talk a little bit more about what Stellar Lumens is and why it's so, why there's such a massive potential behind it. So jumping into the stellar.org, if you guys want to do your own research, definitely take a look at stellar.org. It talks more about what Stellar Lumens is and does. Obviously, Stellar is an open network for storing and moving money. If you go down a little bit more, they talk about how it's borderless, limitless, and powerful. Stellar makes it possible to create, send, and trade digital representations of all forms of money, including dollars, pesos, Bitcoin, pretty much anything. It's designed to, so basically all the world's financial systems can work together on a single network. So Stellar makes more money and money better and all together. So Stellar API SDKs are ready to help you transform the world of finance, and the network's currency connections could give even a small company the power and reach of an international bank. Here's what you can build with a few lines of code. So they talk more about, some of these real world uses and applications that you can really apply in many, many different places. So global payment apps leverage the many currency-backed tokens already on the Stellar network, and they kind of show you guys a brief overview of the US dollar, the Nigerian coin as well, the Mexican peso, and they give you basically a brief overview of the euro and really how all this could work and how you can see all of your balances all in this app. So global payment apps, they talk more about asset exchanges. So use Stellar's built-in decentralized crypto built-in decentralized exchange for crypto, Forex, or securities. Users can swap between tokens using simple functions built into the protocol. So they just show you guys a brief overview of how that all works as well. So it's a very cool concept as well. Stellar really does have that whole asset class altogether. Because of all of the utility behind Stellar and all these different ideas of what they can possibly do, it makes Stellar a very valuable coin, and a lot of people wanting to invest in valuable coins that have real world uses, and that's exactly what Stellar Lumens XLM is. So micropayment services, power payments of any size with Stellar's low, flat fees and fast transactions, and they're kind of giving you guys a brief example here on this, as I like how they give you guys this kind of example of what's going on. It gives you a visual representation of what they're trying to talk about and show. Designed for developers, Stellar has the documentation, tooling, and support to help you get your project up quickly. So create account, send payment, issue asset, and make a buy offer. So these are all things that Stellar Lumens supports, and you go down a little bit more, you can see built on Stellar, see all the projects and large enterprise companies and companies as small as single dev startups have chosen Stellar to move money and access new markets. So we can take a look at some of these projects built on Stellar, and I definitely do suggest taking a look at some of these and seeing how they've really grown over the past couple years. Obviously, a lot of people understanding that there is a lot of growth and potential in these projects and really in Stellar altogether. So the fact that people are already using Stellar shows that Stellar has a lot of potential. There's a lot of reasons to use it. Obviously, these companies wouldn't be jumping in on Stellar Lumens specifically if there wasn't benefits to it. So we're seeing that a lot of companies are finding there's benefits to Stellar Lumens, and a lot of people prefer Stellar Lumens over other possibilities. So because of that, we're going to continue to see growth in 2021 with Stellar Lumens, and I'm fairly sure on that. So let's talk about our price predictions on Stellar as we continue to see this growth. So in the last month, obviously we see this massive increase of 52.88%. I do think we're going to continue to see actually even more growth than that next month. We're going to see by the end of April a very close to 70-80 cent range. I think 80 cent, 75 to 80 cent all-time high is definitely a possibility, and that's going to be my prediction. That's going to be as realistic. And you guys always talk about how you want honest predictions. You guys want realistic, reasonable, conservative predictions. That's exactly what I do here. So 80 cents, 75 to 80 cents as an all-time high, and then stabilizing around that 72 to 75 to 70, probably 77 cents, right around that range. We're going to see Stellar Lumens by the end of April. I think that's definitely a big possibility. Obviously, keeping it as conservative as possible. Jumping into May, I think we will actually grow even more than we did in April. I think it'll be very close. It really does depend on obviously a lot of different things, including some of these projects and updates coming to Stellar Lumens. We do have a lot of new information that is kind of being thought about right now. And obviously, if we take a look at this actually a recent tweet, the future is multi-chain. You're ready with USDC. See how blockchain partners Ethereum, Algorand, Solana, and Stellar Org are building the next generation of crypto infrastructure powering the digital economy with USDC. And obviously, Circle Pay talks more about Stellar being that coin that really does have high potential in the future. So by the end of May, I think we could easily see $1.20, $1.25 easily being a price point that we would look forward to. That would be about a 2x from right here in this current situation at 61 cents. Let's give it a quick refresh because obviously these prices change quite a bit. So 61 cents is still currently our price. I think $1.25 is an all-time high, about $1.20 as a good stabilization around, like around that $1.15, $1.20 as a good stabilization point going into the end of May. That would be a solid 2x, and I think by the end of 2021, we will continue to see this growth. Obviously, with what Stellar is all trying to accomplish, we can continue to see this. I mean, like I said, it's a very healthy chart. We're seeing very good growth with good stabilization and corrections, and obviously consolidations before moving up again. We want to make sure we have this kind of support so we don't come crashing down, and Stellar Lumens is definitely showing that really that growth that we want to see. So because of that, by the end of 2021, I could see us continuing on this very safe growth, and that would lead us right to about $9 to $10. I think a $10 XLM is definitely possible. I think about $9 as an all-time high, though, is about where I'd pin Stellar Lumens. About $7.50 to $8.50 is a good stabilization jumping into the end of 2021 and going into 2022. That's where I'm going to pin my price prediction for Stellar Lumens on 2021. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree or disagree with my price prediction, as well as like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on if you haven't already. I really do appreciate it, guys. You guys have been amazing. The support has made crypto, following crypto so much more fun. And obviously, as a community, you can talk with crypto like-minded people in my Discord linked in the description below, as well as follow me on Twitter, also linked in the description below. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys all in the next one.